Are we here? The film is here. The film is here. I'm so excited about this film. Oh, huh? Oh, you're going to have to make me sacrifice this scrumptious tux. Devil knows that I love that. Well, why? Well, because it's a piece that has its own journey. It has so many ups and downs within it. So when it was filmed, clearly we're not all in the same place at the same time, and I'm hearing just these fantastic stories about scuba diving that I wish I could have done, but my role was more mundane. So it's really exciting to finally have the opportunity to talk about this fantastic project and to see it live. Well, that's up to interpretation, of course, right? Villains, what's a real villain? Villain, you kill people, others live, it's just hearing. Let's not go with the word villain. Let's talk about what makes life interesting, and from the perspective of my character, life is fun. It's just that other people pay the price for my fun.
Tell us about your character.
How much can I go into that?
Like Sonata by Beethoven. It's an oldie.
When you're having fun at other people's expenses, that's always fun, right? That's always interesting until it's your turn to pay the price. So I'll kind of leave it at that.
So,
yeah, Adrian is fantastic. He has a future ahead of him. He's settled. He's focused. He is driven, and that's really pretty much what this character in itself needs is somebody who really have a purpose in life, but is being sidetracked by something that blindsides him. And Adrian brings all of that to the role. So it was exciting working with him. And he was in. He was absolutely into the elements and what his portrayal needs it to be. And it makes my life easier because I get to have fun. He does all the serious stuff, and I'm just having fun, which is kind of cool. It's a fantastic church, and first of all, kudos to production for finding the location, making it possible, and getting filming done, because it can be very difficult to locate a spot and to give you enough time to actually get the shots off. So truly kudos to production. And it was fantastic. I mean, I've never played on an organ. You would go to these ancient cathedral, and you see these humongous thing, and you look at it, you go, wow, maybe one day, I get to put my little hands on it, and I got that opportunity. So that was definitely a bonus. But being in a cathedral-sized church like that, the acoustics, the sound, it really gives me something to work with, because it's not in a soundstage. So it's a natural reverberation that is coming back at me. And or maybe I'm a bit of a ham. I like to hear my own voice every once in a while. So that was kind of nice. Yeah. Well, interestingly, you mentioned first that is a villainous character, and I'm gonna have to agree with you, but most characters of that type is really very normal people. It's just every day you and I with a little different history, with a little twist in their personality, and just have something to grind away on that typical people don't have. So it makes for a fun preparation once I come to accept the character as it is. that it has a very limited viewpoint. And if I can find a way to be enjoyable in that character's life, that the character has come to a level of truth that he's willing to accept. And therein lies the rub between good and bad, right? You know, we always play with these monstrously, horrifically giant terms, good, evil, you know, but at the end of the day, it's about real people doing real things. And very often it's about confronting the way they are, the situation they're in, and what kind of tool set or skill set they have that they can negotiate the circumstances. And Adrian, in that time, in that space, has finally come to that realization where he can see the character that he ultimately needs to see. Bravo.
What do you want audiences to take away from the film?
Something very fundamental. What you don't know exists. What you do not agree with exists. What you have no conception of exists. And if it scares you, if it frightens you, good. Go find out what it is. Because it's still there, whether you like it or not. Whether you find it comfortable or not to confront with that, it is still there. So go and find out and have fun.